Hat Kid's in the house with the shout out for Half-Life 2 being free. And because it is so free right now, I got it. I am the proud owner of Half-Life 2. Hat Kid approves. I got Half-Life 2. You know what they say. When in doubt, go straight. Hat Kid says pick up Black Mesa if you can. But doesn't that cost $5? What's the point of a Half-Life 2 for free sale, quote-unquote sale, if Black Mesa costs $5? When you average it out, you have to pay $2.50 for each. Nice. Dem Rupees is here on time. Welcome. Welcome, Javid. Nice. Javid finished Black Mesa earlier this year and highly recommends it. Very cool. Is Black Mesa like a fan-made remake of one, but did it get like legitimized and published by Valve and everything? That kid confirms. Seconds, people. It's gonna be great. You're gonna see me, you're gonna see Dark Souls. It's gonna be a smash hit. Now. Welcome, everybody. Hasn't it been a good while since I've streamed Dark Souls? In prime time, that is. There is a whole separate underworld of night streams, the expanded CU, but for the daytime folks, it's been a good while. And now we're back, baby. Okay? So for anyone who hasn't watched a Dark Souls stream since I streamed it in prime time, you may remember that the last stream I did in prime time, I got wrecked by the Capra Demon for an hour. Like an ace. However, I come today equipped with strats, including the strat that I innovated, and as soon as, more people... Oops. What did I unequip my shield? How am I supposed to block arrows? I have +5 sword, right? Let's make sure of that. I love this game so much. It's crazy. Longsword 5, baby. Yeah, so I won't get ahead of things with telling you what my Capra Demon strat is. But if you popped into a nighttime chill stream, night streams they're called nowadays, Same thing as a chill stream, it's just called a night stream. Then you will have heard me talk about my new strategy. Hopefully Keo's in the house, and no need to run up and chat or anything, Keo. I just am hyped to have you here for the first Dark Souls session in a while that's, you know, amenable to all areas of the globe. Don't need to fight that guy, he's a chump. Who is this? Why is he already out here? How did he get activated? Look, I'll fight these guys as a warm-up, but what's he doing here? You want to flex on me? Don't be silly. Getting jiggy with it. What's going on, Vector Sater? We got JJ Certified Flames. Hello, JJ and Vector. Heads will roll tonight. The Capra Demon's head and the Gaping Dragon's head. That's right. Technically, the mission for tonight is to beat both of those bosses in one session. Yeah, how did he see me? Did he see me walk up here? Maybe I walked right up to the edge or something. So yeah, and of course, big shout out to JJ for giving me a thorough education in the Gaping Dragon. I find it's useful to clear out these because something always goes wrong on this bridge. And just to check, I don't think that two-handed crossbow does any additional damage. Whoops. Just kind of wasted a lot of arrows, but it's worth it because this part is just devious. I guess I've gotten a little bit better at that Banjo-Kazooie jump maneuver, but shout out to Keo. Hope he's here. Oh, God. Takes hit. Such a big swipe. And I sent out the Discord ping, I believe, right? That guy can drop a Titanite shot out of nowhere? I'm learning things about Dark Souls every damn day. Hot damn. He's a timid enemy, so I have time to have a potion. Potion. Flask. Estus. Estus? You say Estus on the street, no one knows what you mean. You gotta just say potion. Unless you're hanging out with the Act Man. He knows Dark Souls content. Now, I could fight this guy, but I better not. I better not get too ambitious, because I'm pretty cocky. Oh. This happened last night. I got poisoned. Okay, and it's enough to stress you out, but the bonfire is very... I keep making that mistake. Going down that ladder, forgetting that the rats are at the bottom. The exact same thing happened last night. Alright, thank you, Hat Kid, for confirming the Discord ping, and I know I'm poisoned. Dem Rupees is wowed. Javid says, that's the Latin pronunciation of it. I already forgot what word I just perfectly pronounced. And I haven't forgot about the poisoning, guys. Let me take another potion. Ah, okay. Estus. So Estus is how you say it in Latin. So how do typical Dark Souls fans pronounce it? Oh, I've got to pull up the voiceover Pete thing again. In Arnan Lando, the chosen undead needs your help. Alright, JJ says Estus. Oh, Estus. You know that... Oh. Okay. Estus, that's easy enough to kind of pronounce, and it sounds natural. Dem Rupees pronounced it Estus. Estus. You know, like David Justice. I can't level up. Leveling up costs more these days. But I was just here to undo the curse. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the most efficient way to get to Solaire is to just walk through the Taurus Demon path and bridge again. It's kind of tedious, but, you know, I guess a main selling point of this section of the game is... Let me do this. Is that you are now going through this area that, you know, was such a big struggle before. And hopefully, if you've played your cards right, you know, you have better stats and weapons by this point, so you can just one-shot all these enemies. And that is cool in its own way. But yeah, I've already kind of started thinking ahead to, you know, when am I going to start experimenting with other classes? For a while, I figured I would just do it once I beat the game as the warrior, but I don't know, maybe I should start experimenting sooner. What's the holdoff? And I guess the first one I will experiment, the one that always feels right to go to next, is the knight, because I think he's just kind of a heavier version of this. And yes, JJ, I am playing in an online connected account, but I don't want human assistance for this stream. I want to beat the Gaping Dragon all on my own with the nearly useless Phantom Solaire, but he dies pretty quick. I don't know if any of you got there in Tinseltown a way of keeping Solaire alive during the Gaping Dragon, because he just oh, look, a spear. He just stands right in front of it. Okay, JJ said, who said anything about assistance? Ah, so it could be a JJ invasion? Uh-oh. JJ's gonna use all the cheap backstabbing animation iframes, but I'm just kidding, man. He would never. Where's Keo? Keo. It's the primetime stream. Maybe Keo knows that I haven't gotten to the Capra Demon yet. This is the main opportunity for Keo to be present during Dark Souls. Did Keo say anything on... Garden's in the house, though. What's up, Garden? Let's see if Keo said anything on Discord. Now, notice that I'm not sprinting. Will I get hit by the arrows because I'm not running at full speed? Alright, let me tag Keo as a goof. That way, I can at least say that I tried. At Keo. It's Dark Souls showtime. Hope you're doing good, Keo. Nice. Garden has been cooking up a big band chart that you're writing. Chart, is that like sheet music, or like you're writing out the chart of where all the instrumentalists are going to be, you know, set up? The violins over here, the cellos, piccolo, and calliope over in this upper left corner, you know. Never have to climb up this ladder. You could if you wanted, but you don't have to. It's just not a requirement. I shall open this shortcut. Even though I don't think I've ever had a practical reason to use it yet, but it just seems... It seems like a good habit. Now, I'm not human, but that's fine because I'm pretty sure you can't summon Solaire for the Capra. Yeah, I would have known that by now. Alright, here's the warm-up dogs. The warm-up dogs let me know how confident I can be for the dogs out with the Capra Demon. Alright, cool. Garden's cooking up a big score for sheet music. Very nice. Alright, let's use the cheap technique to hit these guys through the doors. Since we all know that in medieval times, a sword can extend through the door like this. That doesn't work in the modern and postmodern era. But in the classical days depicted in this game, you could just swing through a door and it'll work out. And chop. Why didn't it go through that door? Haha, blocked your raise, and now you're blocking, so you're toast. You're absolute one-shot toast. Toast with powder on it. I love this game. What is he going to give me? Target shields, war shield, because the warrior has good equipment. But we know this. Yeah, Javid says, ah yes, the deadly door knock. That is not the knock on the door that you want to hear. You want to... You want... I am the one who knocks. Could say that again. Is the dog caught on some crap? He cut me. I'm retreating. Can you tell? Oh, and now I backed myself into a cool kid's corner. Alright, they couldn't keep up. Chumps. I'm gonna throw you knives? Alright, it worked. I'll trade damage with you. Anytime, any place. Haha, he got glitched. He was trying to, like, position his pants. You know, you sitting in an uncomfortable position. Gotta kind of rustle around to make it work. And of course, I'm going to the Firelink bonfire. Where's Keo? Calling all Keos. Capra Demon is going to be here. Yeah, maybe Keo has it all planned out. Because in fairness, I haven't gotten to the Capra Demon yet. So there's nothing all that canonical to miss. Will Keo be racing with us tonight? You know, and I had the thought, since EB isn't able to join the daytime Thursday gaming hangout to play, like, Serious Sam, not tonight, but at some point we could set it up so that, you know, we do an hour of racing, like normal, the points competition, and then we switch it to another game for, like, the last half hour. That way EB can get a heaping helping of the very good Serious Sam deathmatch. Hey, what's up there, Bruno? Welcome to... I forget what this little village area is called, but I'm going to kill the Capra Demon soon. It's going to be great. I can even buy some more arrows, if that's helpful. Third Bruno's in the house. We got Pac-Man Re-Pac in the mix tonight. I'm amped for that. Gonna have good music and graphics. And did you see the thumbnail image that I included of Pac-Man Re-Pac on the schedule this week? It's like Pac-Man is just running, and he has kind of a default frown. It's incredible. And then a picture of Tails for Sonic Riders missions is like downtrodden and depressed. I just thought it was so hilarious. Alright, Hat Kid confirms. Keo will be here soon. Wow, you have a direct line to Keo? Maybe you DM'd Keo, who responded, because I closed Discord. I don't want Keo to miss my primetime Capra victory. Knock on wood. Only one flask. Gotta play good. Yeah, so he has a, you know, miss your X, cooldown penalty. Ah, he's throwing bombs at me. I didn't even see him. Alright, well, I better fight these guys in case they prevent me from entering a bonfire. Light attack one-shots them. It's a new era of efficiency. It's not rocket science. Ah, this classical music that JJ requested way back in the day. That was before I had played a single frame of this game. So I'm not going to reverse the hollowing, but I will level up twice. 23 versus 15. Yeah, I'll give one more strength. Screw it. Alright guys, this is officially the march to the Capra. feel ready. I feel prepared, focused, emotionally supported by the community, well rested, good morale stats. Let's do this, baby. Now there's that item way over there. I've never gone there. Can I even get there from here? Do I need flying stats? Because do you get the Shadow the Hedgehog wings in this game so you can fly to locations? Why am I even fighting these guys? Hey, look who it is. Keo's in the house. Never had a doubt. What's up, Keo? You ready to see me implement my new strat? You've probably already seen me do it on the night streams, but that's like a whole different thing. Primetime camper success? This is quite the novelty. Now Keo wonders, is it a new character? No, I actually started this file it was the last thing I did in last night's chill stream. I made a new file called Capra Slayer. And that was specifically for this stream. I just played up to the gargoyles. Hey, what's up, I Can't Do? Says, good afternoon, Mr. Yard. How am I today? I'm doing great. It's the long-awaited return of Dark Souls, and from the last Dark Souls stream to now, oh boy. It's a whole different paradigm with this Capra Demon. And picking up some arrows here and there can't hurt. Get the heavy bolts, of course. We'll max it out. 5, right? Yeah. So I probably won't use them in the Capra fight, but you know, it's nice to just, whatever souls you have left over from leveling up, you just spend them on arrows. Bolts, I should say. I've never had a weapon that shot regular arrows, only ever bolts. I wonder if that's a thing. I'll just grab this as a courtesy. Item ahead, you think? These things are at times more useless than Mario Wonder standees. I Can't Do is wondering if there's any tricky illusions. Yeah, I say grab it while it's there. Can't open this until I fight the cap. I'm gonna bust a cap for a demon. You wanna throw swords at me? Wow, and then jump right into your attack? I'm a little less mad, I'm more so impressed. Goodbye. Nice. I Can't Do grab the song request. Oh, okay. JJ would have invaded me to intimidate me. But then not kill me. That would have been hilarious. But I got off lucky because you don't have... Why don't you have Switch Online? Is Wonder Woman using the one Switch Online dial-up connection available in your household? It's like the classical days of AOL. You couldn't make a phone call if someone was on America Online. All right, guys, it's time. So, the key strat you're going to see me use is immediately upon entering the room, moving forward to bait the demon into attacking sooner. Nice. All right. Yeah, JJ's Switch Online laps. You've got to talk to his server community to see who's going to get in on the family pass. But speaking of families, this Capra Demon's family is going to miss it. Keo says, Alex has been getting a bit too confident in his Lordran adventures. Does this entire game take place in Lordran? Is that like the Mobius of Dark Souls? Ikantu says, when Ikantu and Ikantu's cousins finally got dial-up, yeah, you couldn't contact each other on weekends. That was a moment in time. All right, sweet. JJ says I get a surprise if I beat him first try. All right. I like surprises. So, no time like the present. Let's traverse this white light. Guys, I'm doing it live on Primetime Dark Souls stream at long last. Ah, he just did that jump. So adorable. Oh, I let go because I was two-handed. No, I'm dead. He turned around. He's almost gone. One more shot. Finish him off with a bow and arrow. Teach him a lesson. Yeah, baby. Capra Demon goes down. First try. JJ's got the on-screen celebration. Let's see those fire and flames. Oh, yeah. I can see the flames. One for the road, says Dem Rupees. Yeah, baby. Thank you for the GG Vector set. It was close there. There was a couple of tense moments. Okay, so you saw how well that strat worked. As long as I move forward to get him to attack, you'll notice that what I did was lock on and then stay locked on and just back up onto these stairs. Because the thing, even if the dog bites me, the dog is a fairly small danger, you know? Oh, JJ said the music was quiet. I'm sorry. I must have it on switch volume levels. Sorry, night stream. Wish there was an easy way to test how loud it is. Wow, look at JJ. It's a flood of bits. Look at that. There's 100, and then 100, and then 3 more hundreds. I am not going to abandon those bits. I'm keeping those bits. Thank you so much, JJ. There's the surprise. Yeah, Vector was wondering what's the surprise. And there it is. Thank you so much, JJ. Okay, JJ knows from experience that bits are better than gifted subs. Interesting. Do you get a larger cut, possibly? Or is it mainly, you know, making sure that you don't give a gifted sub to Sonic CD Speedrun Archives? Yeah, JJ says each bit is a cent. Oh, does, because what is a gifted sub these days? Is it $6 now? Let me see, make sure I didn't miss any, chat. JJ was liking these dodges, yeah. But JJ did say I was lucky at one point. Yeah, there was that. There was a moment where I thought I was done for. I was drinking the drink, and I guess it kicked in just soon enough. But it was weird because it seemed like I took a big hit. And so instead of my health going up and then that yellow to go back down, it just went down a tiny bit. So I don't know exactly how that's coded or whatever. I was so happy to just finish him off with a stupid arrow just to teach him a lesson. Oh, okay. So JJ says Twitch takes half, but not with bits. Do you know what percentage of bits the streamer gets to keep? Invest in bits, everyone. They help me more than gifted subs. Not to mention that sometimes a gifted sub can land in the basket of pimp problem. JJ says it's all of it? Twitch doesn't take any cut of bits? That is nuts. Guys, invest in bits to help me. But yes, thank you very much, JJ. I never had a doubt. Although there was a couple of very close calls. But the point is, I didn't give up. As long as you don't give up, any victory you have is yours to embrace. No asterisks, no special reports, no deflate gates. No nothing. Okay, oh, okay, so the streamer gets all the bit money, as I can to explains. Twitch's cut is added at the point of purchase. Interesting. So if 1 bit is one... Okay, yeah, JJ says you pay for the bits. Like a 1,500... Oh, okay. So they have like a conversion rate that factors in Twitch's cut, but the bit that remains is just 1 bit is 1 cent. Damn Rupees wonders what's the US dollar conversion rate for a single Sonic ring. With the Keanu Reeves movie coming out, I would say the value of the Sonic ring is at its peak levels. Remember the classical days when I thought you needed pyromancy to face the gaping dragon? Those were the days. Yeah, Javid says that makes sense. Bits doesn't turn off ads for the donator, so they still have a revenue stream. Okay. Oh yeah, so right, the people who don't sub and they just bits, they still get ads, so Twitch makes some more money through that.
What a surprise. Oh,
can you believe Sonic Movie 3 is coming out?
Well, don't stop now.
It's like another month, kinda. This feels like the crazy moment. It's like, whoa, Shadow Cross Sonic Generations is actually coming out soon? It's so surreal. And then it came out, and it was surreal to play. And I look forward to doing more 100%ing of it. Sprinkled in on the schedule here and there, maybe as a plus. And definitely continuing Sonic Generations 24 to see the cutscenes, although there's a whole lot of levels that have no cutscenes, right? Did they just trade places? The guy who was dead got up, and the other one fell. I don't know what happened. Could this drop of humanity at this late in the game? Whatever. Your death was not in vain, Blue Rat. Evlo is weighing in on the price of a ring in US dollars, but it depends on the ring. Is it a normal one? Probably a high price since they stop you dying to most things. 1 single ring, as Eblo points out, is enough to, protect you from death from most hazards. Guns, falling lumber, all of it. Hi, Eblo. Welcome to Undead Burg. We're going to the depths. Which, for my money, the depths here in Dark Souls absolutely blow out of the water. It's not even close. How better these depths are than Tears of That Kingdoms. That's true. Keo says that 1 ring insurance works well unless you get crushed or drown or fall into one of those inexplicable dimps pits. That there's only 1 bottomless pit in Sonic CD, and it's in the last act of the last zone. Look at me clumsily stumbling through the depths. Okay, so let's see if I can get my Now, how did I have 11 flasks? How does that work? How is it possible to get 11 flasks? And this guy with a heavy attack. Oh, it's targeting the guy downstairs. I'm like, who is that? Now, if I shoot him with an arrow, I'll probably just hit the banister. Oh, and so, yeah, so JJ says, you're truly going solo, no Solaire. So, yeah, so I am... This is the thing. With my current paradigm for Dark Souls, once I beat the Capra Demon, my next mission is to take out the bishop on the upper balcony of the Gaping Dragon, and that's an entirely another ordeal that I find what's it called? Once I finally manage to defeat the bishop, I'm like almost dead, so I have to go to a bonfire. And also, I can't remember in my head how to get the depths bonfire. I don't remember, but I bet you that just in the natural course of going through my default path, I would like to... She's got swords. I don't have enough health. Will the butcher come upstairs to meet the candlestick maker? Where'd you go? Hit me with your best shot. That was it, wasn't it? Touche. See ya. Dim's Pit in real life, yeah. You're saying that one room in Metallic Madness is the only bottomless pit in CD. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of far-fetched and unbelievable, but name one other bottomless pit in Sonic CD. I'll wait. Oh, that's the way my history teacher broke the news to me. He made an example out of me. He's like, name one other bottomless pit in all of Sonic CD. Well, I'll wait for you, Alex. Okay, and then, yeah, Keo had said someone kindled the bonfire at Firelink. Oh, I never knew that. Okay, and Keo had said when someone does that, everyone near gets a one-time free drink. That's kind of cool. This is such a better living, breathing community of gaming, you know, compared to whatever online ecosystem Super Mario Bros. Wonder purports to present. I like fighting these. I think there's a lot of souls to be had. And certainly that two-handed slam is a death sentence. JJ tried to explain to me what the flask mechanic. Yeah, sorry if my early career Dark Souls, some of the stuff didn't get absorbed in the right part of my cerebral cortex. Just like I forgot that JJ had told me where to go after the Gaping Dragon. I forgot. And I'm asking around on Discord, where do you go after the Gaping? And JJ's like, remember when I showed you? I think the reason why it didn't register in my mind is because it's so easy to find. It's right outside the Gaping Dragon's area. So, like, I never actually had to, like, store new info in my brain about where to go. It was just, oh, you're here. And once I remembered it, I'm like, I remembered the moment where JJ showed me, and I'm like, really? You just go here? That's so easy, like something like that. And yeah, Kio's wondering why I have the autosave icon fire up in the upper right. And then JJ said it's because Alex is on fire, but was that a bit? You know, if one of these grabs my hat, I don't give a crap. I can escape enough. Not die. I think those guys can even come down the stairs. I can attack upstairs in a way that they struggle to. Eblo says, I don't know, Alex. Dark Souls will be more lively with standees. Yeah, in this game, the standees don't just stand there. They come up and attack you. They hinder your progress for personal gain. Where is this? Oh yeah, these baby rats. Come here, you cute little babies. Goodbye. Learn your lesson. You got the great axe now. Is there a rat in this box? Sure is. Rats. Ah, that's what I thought. Get the hell out of here. Do a plunging attack on a rat. Is that undignified? Okay, sewer chamber. It's just right there. It's so easy to get. This is how you get to the bonfire, isn't it? Nice. JJ says, you love how I play so differently from JJ now. JJ needs to step up his bravery. And JJ's telling me right now that, you know, based on my gameplay approach, that I'm gonna like Dark Souls 3. Very cool. But yeah. The key is that easy to get. So I don't need to go now though. I'll go and reverse the hollowing after I neutralize the bishop at the upper balcony. Doo 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 doo. Where's my way? Keo strongly suggests that I sit at the fire. Why? I'm right here, look. What would I have to gain? So, where's the priest gonna stand? Last night, he was standing off... See, the first several times, he was standing right down there. But now he must be over there. Which threw me for a loop last night. But I did kind of figure out how to approach it. Are these in... No, they're not enhanced. Alright, so he's going to be over there. And then, of course, there's the two rats in the box to the left of him. So how did I do this yesterday? I think I just got up close enough so that at least one rat comes out. Yeah, bait the rats out. I did take some damage, but... Why is it taking so long? Not what I wanted to lock on to. Don't jump off the edge. Is this going to be a humanity for me? He's good strong attacks, make no mistake. But he's got crap for hit points. Picking up a humanity in the meantime. Hell yeah. I'm going to be going down there to beat that there dragon. Whoa, there's just an item to pick up down there? What could that be? That's not souls or anything, is it? Look at his corpse. Still figuring out the ins and outs of rigor mortis. Wow, are those his eyes? He's got like 6 eyes. Now I've been less creeped out by him. Is there anything of benefit in these baxes? No, is there souls in this corner? Large Titanite, baby. Do. Mainline Dark Souls in prime time. Shall hear the new Waiting Zone tunes? If not, they'll be back. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I will gradually add a few at a time. I think that the reason why I slacked on putting it together is like, oh, I gotta find like another 10 songs. I'd just add like 3 or 4 like every week or whatever. It could be a smash hit workflow. Biblically accurate angels, says JJ. Oh, and JJ says I ran past another humanity? Where might that be? Don't want to fall in a trap, man. Is there a trap over there? Yeah. Can that rat even get to me? Because that's a trap. Last call for humanity. Oh, it was a rat body? Oh, jeez. 2 humanity? Hell yeah. Thank you, JJ. Good eye. So that, if I were to go down there, that's going to be that dangerous spot where there's a bunch of those toxic mist amphibians. So let's go this way instead. Oh, this is the giant rat room. That happened to me very recently. I waltzed into that room absent-mindedly. Now, is there a way I can just jump over this? Oh god, I'm in trouble. No! Here we go. Danger. What the hell are these? Are these invaders? These stupid statues. Yeah, those spiky statues, I don't know if that's a potential invader. I don't know how that works. But the last time I saw one and left it alone, an invader came in. So that's kind of my working hypothesis, you know. Now, right now, pretty much where I'm trying to get to is very simply the Depths bonfire. Oh. Who's home? Now those guys, I think, can even jump. Oh, I shouldn't do it. Too risky to do a plunging attack down there. Okay. Hat Kid's got the dead mouse bit. Dem Rupees says, rest in peace. Why? Because I went over the hull. I survived to tell the tale. Dirt Bruno says the statues are earlier victims of the petrification. But what's the petrification? Is that like when you get super hollowed, or... Yeah, I guess I'm not familiar with the prominent petrification. Yeah, they're not too dangerous as long as you're very proactive getting rid of them. And I don't think I can attack these guys. Now this is the absorb hit points ring, isn't it? I should definitely put that on. Hey, what's up, Jack Griffith? Oh, okay. Third Bruno says it's the status effect that the basilisks apply. The game just calls it cursed. Keo says when you get cursed, you turn into that spiky stone. Well, when I got cursed, I got sent back to a bonfire, and I was cursed, and I had to undo the curse. And yeah, what's up, Jack Griffith? It's going great. I'm hitting the stride with the Dark Souls verse. And next stop is the Capra Demon. No, I beat the Capra. We're going to the Gaping Dragon. That's the other part of the curse, confirms Keo. I think this is where I came from. And yeah, what was it? Dem Rupees who said, pro tip, do not get cursed by the frogs. Oh, it happened to me back to back when I was still in the process of truly figuring out how to kill the bishop on the upper balcony. Yeah, and these guys will run right up to you. They make it easy. They don't even attack when they arrive. They have a big wind-up for their toxicness. I've got a soul, guys. Hat Kid streak is no longer. Sorry, Hat Kid. Do you get the Discord notifications for live streams? That way you never miss a minute. And all you need is the @livestreams role. Maybe you were asleep or getting hyped for the possible announcement of the Switch 2, Switch Ounce, Switch Up. Hat Kid says it was not open. Oh, but you could set up Discord to give you push notifications on your phone. Do you have Discord on your phone? Because if you get Discord on your phone, dude, it's a whole new ball game. You can use Discord at the waiting room at the doctors. Kill time after the Thanksgiving meal. Because who watches football? I'm just kidding, man. Dem Rupi says, are there new Switch 2 announcement rumors? No, not for an announcement per se, but they at least did, I think, Furukawa in a very impersonal, not impersonal, but, you know, they'll make these abrupt announcements that, you know, are a big deal for gamers, but they do it in such an unceremonious, technical, corporate way that it just kind of pops my balloon. Alright, we are ready to go into the bonfire. Reverse the hollowing. And kick more ass than Reggie Fils-Aimé. Alright, Hat Kid can't get Discord on his phone. Why, does your phone have the FBI virus? I shouldn't joke about the FBI virus, except to say, watch out for viruses, everyone. Keo says, yes, please, get to the fire. Why do I feel like I've been here? Where? Oh no, the fire is up here. Okay, cool. Ah, I see. Hat Kid's phone is very simply too old for that. Yeah, if it can only run the Windows 2000 version of Discord, it's not even, don't bother. Time to use the humanity that I passively received to reverse hollowing and kindle bonfire. That's how efficient things are in the Alex Yard Industries sector of Dark Souls. Let's kindle this puppy. Kindle it like an Amazon e-reader, baby. Did anyone have the e-reader for, what was it, the GameCube? And maybe it had connectivity to the Game Boy Advance with like... Yeah, it was like there were physical cards. That was basically the precursor to Amiibo. Physical cards that you would buy and then scan them into the scanner at your house. And then that would, you know, lead to in-game, whatever, content. Dem Rupees doesn't remember a GameCube e-reader. Yeah, you know, I used to always read about it, but I don't think I ever saw it at the store, or I never knew anyone that had one. So right now, the hypothesis of the moment is Alex just making up and lying and inventing this supposed e-reader? Or is it a real thing? Wait, if I'm at this juncture, what's the quickest way? Is it down here? Yeah, it's down here to get to the big gaping man. He's not a man. Hey, what's up, McMart? Alright, Javid confirms that his brother had an e-reader, and it was pretty neat. Yeah, so was it a Game Boy thing? Yeah, because Hat Kid had said you mean GBA. So maybe it's only GBA, but I honestly do think there was some connectivity to Animal Crossing, possibly. But at least it's real in an overall sense. And I'm going to be very careful not to attack this NPC. Because I did it once, and he never forgave me. He's got the cool mask. Actually, are those like demon songs? Should I trust he? He's got all the America state coins, the quarters. Hey, it's North Carolina. Purchase item, he got, I think I have enough bolts. 22. Pick up a few for the road. Did I forget to level up? Because I don't even care. I'll beat the thing without leveling up. Yeah, I forgot to level up. So this is going to be a high-stakes gaping dragon. I got to beat it. I forgot to cash in these souls. And so it's going to be high stakes live on the air. What matters is that I have 10 flasks and I've reversed the hollowing. So now I have, you know, a face ready-made for a Neutrogena commercial. Dem Rupees at least remembers the GBA e-reader. And then Dem Rupee says there was a GameCube GBA player. Oh, right. So it was basically like the GameCube equivalent of that thing where you can play Game Boy games on a Super Nintendo, I want to say. Good luck, since Dem Rupees. Let's do this thing. I'm stoked. The pieces are in place. I'm going to remember to summon Phantom Solaire. Right here. And grab the crossbow. Yes, and of course Hat Kid is shouting out the Game Boy Advance link cable. Yes, and I got to give a shout out to that very Game Boy cable in the Sopranos video. Because you can use the Game Link cable to connect the two versions of Mega Man Battle Network 3. Good game, and there'll be more streams of that. Ladies and germ-termins, it's showtime. Let's teach this gaping dragon a lesson. Let's preserve the 9,000 souls that I forgot to cash in. Alright, Hat Kid confirms once and for all. As I traverse the white light, the Nintendo e-reader is for the GBA, not GameCube. Alright, I suspect that this cutscene influenced the Corpius cutscene in Metroid Dread. Discuss. Are you guys seeing this? Okay, so the opening play is just run in, get 2 heavy hits, and then get the hell out of the way. Good graphics on his scales. Ikashupashita bought General Scales. Name that game. Oh, so many scary teeth. Okay. So now I'm going to try to cut his tail off. Go ahead, slam your head down. Where is he? Alright, tail's gone. Where you going, buddy? I'm over here. Stop hitting yourself. Go ahead, slam your head down, watch what happens. You see, I got 3 hits in. 2 heavy, 1 light. It's efficient, baby. Alright, he's getting ready to slam his head, which I am more than ready for. And you know, maybe I'll pepper in some arrows. Screw it. It's your funeral, buddy. You want to cower in the corner like this? Oh, get out of the way. $414 damage on 1 pass, guys. He's swinging his leg because he's got no tail to fight with. I'm going in for a heavy attack. Yeah, it's not too hard to get out of his way after getting those couple of hits on his head, you know. Go ahead, slam your head down, make my day. Attack the wall where I am not. Again. Come on, put up a fight. And I gotta really make sure I don't fall off the edge like I did the other day. Oh, bad weapon. Finish him off with the arrows to teach him a lesson in learning. It's a hell of a way to go down. Dude, first try. Capper Demon, Gaping Dragon, Arrow to the Shin confirms Dem Rupees. Thank you for the bit celebration, JJ. Here come the amazed Alex. Twin Humanities, Homeward Bone. And wow, look at that. Because I beat it on the first try, I got another shower of bits from JJ. Not 1, but 5 clusters of 100 bits. Thank you so much, JJ. I'm not going to lie, though. I deserve it. That was a great performance. But it was JJ that got me so very prepped and poised for success. Guys, I don't think I took any damage. So I think JJ owes me another 100. I'm just kidding, dude. But I'm proud of me, and I will brag about it. Now, interesting. Yeah, and I actually glanced at chat during the fight. JJ gave another 100 bits. I was just kidding, but I am still very thankful. Hey, no damage. I'm proud of me. Oh, yeah, and then Keo reminds me about the item drop. So, yeah, guys, we are going to take a peek at Blighttown, which is nuts. And I have 34,000 souls, so get out of the way, demons and monsters. All right, that was some other fallen homie. I don't know. Yeah, JJ noticed that he did not vomit, not even once. Peak gaming performance confirms Demropies. I'm so happy you were all here for, and what a long time coming. The night streams have been so much fun. I'm really glad, Keo and others are able to see the VODs, or, have it on as background. That it's the best. It's awesome. So, thank you guys for hanging out at these streams, sharing pro tips, sharing reminiscences, giving me forecasts of things to expect in Dark Souls 2. It's the bomb. It's the bomb. And the reward for my valiance, is that a door can be opened? It's just a decoration. Yeah, so I guess Third Bruno found out that he telegraphs his charge. Like, there's a certain animation he does that he's going to run forward. Because I know that he always runs forward after slamming his head down. When he slams his head, and you can get at least 2 pretty solid hits in, it seems like 100% of the time he will charge right after that. And it's really not hard to get out of the way. If you don't get out of the way, you're done for the most part. But yeah, you saw me and I got to experiment with the attacks, because it was, I think, Javid who had said... no, this is the right one. Gotta get back to the bonfire. Javid had said that my thrust attack did more damage than the two-handed attack. Now, by thrust, that must be when I have, one-handed and then I hit heavy attack, that one. Yeah, I get confused with the word thrust sometimes because thrust is also a word that describes this, category of weapon, I believe. And I think certain enemies are maybe more susceptible to damage from thrust. Like, if I look at this... Yeah, see, attack type. Regular/thrust. But, alright, so does thrust pretty much mean heavy attack? Hey, what's up, Ghost of Burb? Welcome. Okay, yeah, Third Bruno says his teeth move outward a bit. Yeah, and I could always tell when he's about to slam his head down. That, for me, was very easy to read. Hat Kid wonders when is Re-Pac, and that information is always available on the schedule. It's in about 7 minutes. But be empowered to check the schedule. It has the info in moments where I am nowhere to be found. Okay, Javid says, for this sword, your one-handed heavy attack is a thrust attack. Okay, so that... Yeah, does that... Yeah, I would... We'll have time to talk about this on another stream. I do want to learn about that, though. But we only have, 7 minutes, so I want to just sprint to Blighttown. And I will level up now. Okay, this thrust attack would have been more efficient stamina-wise. Okay. And then you have the shield ready because it's one-handed, yeah. That's something I'm going to try. I guess the main drawback is the hitbox, like attack radius, but, you know, as long as I'm really focusing on hitting him right on the head. Seems good enough for me. I kept all the souls through both fights, and I'm proud of me. Alright, so now we take a peek at the horrid dangers of Blighttown. You know, I was so excited going to Blighttown for the first time, and I'm thinking to myself, what is the game going to throw at me next? Because each area ups the ante in a major way, and it's awesome. I'm like, what is Blighttown? What could they possibly do at this point? Well, I found out real quick. The attacks have a lot of poison, so you can't just stand there and block attacks for too long, because you'll get poisoned. But also, you have to fight it on this horrendously scary, narrow bridge that just falls down into a dimps pit. So it's like, yeah, close quarters falafel to be sure. Okay, and yeah, Javid is saying that the Gaping Dragon is indeed weak to thrust attacks specifically. What a concept. Welcome to Blighttown, everyone. What the hell? Was there just a weird shift in the color? Oh yeah, it happened again. Maybe that's just because this going into this room, yeah, it has a dramatically different Instagram filter. Does it look that bad of an abrupt change on PC and PlayStation and stuff? LMAO. Down to Blighttown. What could go wrong? The color cube changes abruptly. Yes, confirms Keel. Yeah, so this, I guess the reason why you see me gravitate toward this heavy attack is because it's so wide. You can hit so many enemies, and your aim can be a little bit off, and you're still gonna, right? But a one-handed thrust attack, to go like that, it's straightforward. So it just has a bigger, you know, aiming requirement. Alright, he can just flat out knock you. Yeah, there's no back wall, guys. You're gone. You're gone. Okay. JJ says these Shrek guys are easy to backstab. So is it a matter of just, you know, waltzing around to their behind them and then just do the backside? Damn Rupees, much like me, wonders if the Switch handles Blighttown better than the Xbox 360. Yeah, this game debuted on the 360, was it? 360 and PS3? Could it have been the PS4? Okay, interesting. Javid says that the OG games, Blighttown, also had low frame rates. Alright, I'm going to try to backstab these Mike Myers Shrek impersonators. Have you ever listened on YouTube? You can listen to, before Chris Farley tragically passed away, he was going to be the voice of Shrek. And they do have some recordings of him reading the lines. I think maybe with Eddie Murphy, like they edited the clips together. It's pretty wild. Alright, yeah, Javid says it was only on PS3 and 360. And it only came to the PC much later. Alright. And then JJ says Switch runs well with expected from software frame pacing. Ooh, that's my homework assignment. Learn what frame pacing is. Alright, can I even get around this guy? Oh. Hat Kid says a new Shark movie is coming soon. They're finally making Shark 5. Demrupi says, get out of the swamp. Is that what it's called? Shrek 5. Get out of the swamp. This is what we're here for, says Keel. Getting pushed off the catwalk. Trial by fire. What a way I've come. I can beat the Gaping Dragon. Capra. Dude, I displayed gameplay approaches and philosophies that even JJ might use. You think the next time JJ fight... Oh, look, on-screen celebration. Look at all the knuckles. Nice. You think the next time JJ fights the Capra Demon, he's not going to use my trick of walking forward immediately to bait the Capra Demon into attack? I'm never going to live that down, am I? Thank you for the bits, JJ. We can call those 40 bits payment for my great Capra Demon tip. I'm just kidding, man. But I got tips. I got tips about how to find a bonfire in the depths, how to level up the speed of your character. I'm just kidding, man. Taking the piss. Alright, let me sidestep around this hoe. Yeah, how can a fella... Should I... Oh, he's like all but allowing me to pass. Whiff. Comes his brother. Okay, so I've just only popped in here a little bit to Blight, and we are going to play Pac-Man now. But where I'm at with this in my journey is that once I go forward enough, I get poisoned very quickly. I think there's someone shooting like poison arrows or something. And so I gotta be on the lookout for that, generally speaking. We're gonna stop soon. And then the dung pie, I think if I get another relic and mix it with the dung pie relic, I can have some useful ability. Poison blow darts. The deadly poison kind is that. JJ says it's not just poison, bro. It's toxic. Very dangerous. Alright, well, it's 5:15. I don't want to cut into, Pac, even though we have an hour. So yeah, and I have to unplug the switch, so say goodbye to Shrek, everyone. $400 damage all at once. Perfect timing to die. Oh, okay. Alright, so JJ says that you can heal that toxic with a purple moss... and those, yeah, I was getting them so much in that forest area, but I never go to the forest anymore because I just no need. I'm not going to fight, what is it, the butterfly there? So, let me send you guys to the waiting zone, and I will be back with Pac-Man Re-Packed. I can't wait. Enjoy the waiting zone. You might find something new. This song isn't new to the waiting zone, though. Yeah, just, stick around, see what happens. Clear the game and see what happens, as they say in Sonic Frontiers. Keo will never get used to those loops on the, is that new for CD11? And yes, Hat Kid, I've played Riders on Dolphin here on stream before. Now, Hat Kid is hoping that my save file is still there. But if my save file for Sonic Heroes was, safe, wouldn't that mean that all of my save files are all set? And, not erased? Hat Kid confirms. Phew, sigh of relief. And yes, Keo, that's exactly the plan. That, the next primetime stream will indeed start at Blighttown. Let's see the Pac-Man window. Hat Kid noticed the music, hell yeah. It's the year of Half-Life 2, plus 20 years. I've been so active in Steam lately. There's like 10 games that I've opened more recently than Pac-Man Re-Pac. And I'm pretty sure I streamed Re-Pac, 2 weeks ago. Alright, peeps. It is I. Hey, look who it is. Now Pro. One of your favorite gaming companies. Why is this all bogus? Because I don't have the light on? Problem solved, I think. Welcome back, says Third Bruno. Put this in. is this... Why is part of the screen... It's going below. Go to the options. Hey, speaking of Sonic Generations. The gibberish. Did Roger Craig Smith do these voices? I'm just kidding. Alright, options. I want it to be purely full screen. The borderless window. Alright, now it's proper. And away we go. 32%, baby. Can turn that off. If any moderators want to chronicle history, you can update the stream category to Pac-Man World, repackaged, represented. So I haven't done that yet, but since we did the factory, must have been the last level we did. Let's go to the other world. I love this hub music. You can basically see and hear Grant Kirkhope smiling. That steel drum part. Alright, this is Carnival Dash 2. Barrel Blast. Sounds like Donkey Kong Country mechanics. And if so, sign me up. It's one of those disturbing clowns. What the hell is this for? Is this supposed to be how I got here, and yet I spawned into the level just out of thin air? Can I jump over this toxic mist? Gotta wait for it to pass. Look at this platforming. Eat your heart out, Mario Galaxy. Can I go behind this thing or not? It doesn't, it's an invisible wall. Whatever. At least the gibberish voices are good. And yes, Dem Rupees, yeah, the stream category. Yeah, if no and I could give that ability to you too, Dem Rupees, but yeah, I can always change it during the next, this game has really long 10-minute cutscenes with a lot of dialogue, so the next time I get to one of those, I'll update the stream. I'm just kidding, there are no cutscenes of that nature. Alright, thank you, Keo. Keo's on it. And then I just heard the bell ding. I think that means there's a door that's now openable. Doesn't that look like the clown from Balatro? Have your friends talked about Balatro on the schoolyard? It's one of those addicting card game app games. It's like solitaire on crack or something. And it has good music. Relax-A-Lax made that video about the adaptive dynamic music in Balatro. Oh, I'm getting that pickup. This game is so pure. Are you seeing that airplane, Vadnik? Did I take damage when I hit that? Just as JJ was about to do it. Keo's on top of it. Okay, Javid hasn't tried Balatro yet, but wants to. Icantu says, Balatro, the game that should probably win Game of the Year, but almost certainly won't. Did it get nominated? Whoa. Because I saw the Spawncast, the podcast comes out on Saturdays, and I saw it mentioned Game of the Year, and I'm like, oh, already? Sweet. We should maybe discuss the Game of the Year nominees as a plus segment next week or something. Dude, the way he jumps and drops like a rock is so great and funny. Got the Titanic Monarch banners, battered due to the turmoil of war. And... uh-oh, now I got mist to deal with. Perilous Pipes is another level in this game. Come on, the toxic mist comes out at the perfect opportunity to jump. Alright, now it's going to be goodly timed. I wonder if these toxic mists operate on a... Oh, okay. That was because of my joystick. And... yeah, see that. I thought I fixed this. Yeah, and now he's gone. I'll adapt. I keep telling myself, like, oh, don't pay $70 for a new controller just yet. You know, use the different things in Steam and the Nintendo Switch to, you know, calibrate around it. And I don't think it poses that much of a problem for SRB2 cart, but I love that sound effect. Like, we don't want you to miss the door that you're able to open. Yeah, JJ says that those temporary fixes only last about a day. Now Hat Kid says try to get an Xbox pad. If I did, would I be able to play Switch games with it? Certainly I could do all my PC gaming, but when it comes time to play Dark Souls Remastered, is Reggie gonna fees a May? Gonna allow Phil Spencer to come into the building? Or is there bad blood there? I can't get it. I don't have the Apple. JJ says get a new Switch pad. How long have I had this one? This one I've had at least 5 years. And it is my second. I feel like the first controller I had crapped out a lot sooner than... I think I've gotten a lot more mileage out of this current second Pro controller. Now, I could go back for the Apple payout, but I won't. Look at these balloons. I could have programmed them. Icantu says, Icantu must be lucky. You've never had a controller go bad on you. Have you played a Nintendo Switch controller for 3,000 hours? Because, yeah, I don't think I've really ever had this happen with any console. It's not until the Switch. The Switch is the first time that I've had to deal with this in a major way. Oh, was I supposed to keep going up? Wow, JJ's Splatoon 3 controller only lasted a year. Yeah, Third Bruno was saying something about the conveyor belt. Sorry, I missed it, and I'm already past that point, but... wow, JJ says allegedly, because according to Nintendo, drift does not exist. Then why did they put in that calibration feature right into the Switch's UI? Yeah, no worries, Third Bruno. Sorry about that. Yeah, Demropes is wondering if carnival-themed levels were super common in this era, but not necessarily anymore. There's certainly one in Banjo-Tooie and like Donkey Kong Country. I think that carnivals, you know, the final days of their heyday was like the early 2000s, because now carnivals, if you try to get a Gen Z civilian to go to a carnival, they're going to say, is there a TikTok booth? You know what I mean? They don't care about corn dogs or, you know, what's the derby, destruction derby, where all the cars try to destroy each other? You know, real American hobbies. Cars trying to annihilate each other. Destruction derby? What the hell is that called? It's not roller derby. That's the thing with ladies on skates fighting each other. Yeah, is roller derby only for ladies? It's that thing where you go roller skating, but you also try to attack people and like knock them down or something if they're on the other team. It's like a whole thing. Oh god. Don't get coiled. Those stove coils look hot. The Balatro cards. Now I just associate any deck of cards with Balatro. Congrats, Balatro. Javid says the calibration is for the gyro. The joystick drift is a different issue. Well, I don't know how new it is, but as of today, the Switch has a calibration suite for gyro and joystick. And I've done it a couple times, and yeah, it did work for that day. JJ says you have to kind of keep redoing it. I can't do wonders if Gen Z sees everything through the lens of potential TikTok content. Yeah, I mean, I was just doing a bit. The bit being that, you know, a tractor pull competition is like, to an average Gen Z civilian, you know, Dullsville. Which tractor can pull the biggest load? Okay, I Can't Do has never personally owned any Nintendo console. No wonder you've never had Nintendo controller troubles. I mean, Nintendo used to be the gold standard of hardware durability. I've already heard Jeff Keighley give a PowerPoint presentation about that, so what could I add to the discourse? Hey, I got one of those coins. That kid don't use TikTok, and neither do I. Wow, JJ says that this problem is in fact not limited to Gen Z, and that JJ knows people in their 30s who live their life through a TikTok lens. Moment of silence as I effortlessly walk over these coils. Those are specifically like 1950s oven stove coils. And they're adorable. It makes me want to buy Balatro. Oh god. Don't get burned. I'm so good at platformers. I should become a streamer. Oh wait, here we are. Third Bruno says the original Ruins bonus level had a helipad segment like this, and it was brutal. And thank God they replaced it with Badoings here in the remake. Hey, what is that key? This game has traditional keys? That's cool. Yeah, Demropey says, Gen Z doesn't care about the Hall of Mirrors carnival gag because life itself is now a Hall of Mirrors nightmare itself. Yeah, you go to Walmart these days, you can't find your way around because half of the things are a mirror. I'm just kidding, man. But yes, as we plow through this shared dystopia, all we can do is support each other and hang out to good games like Pac-Man, Dark Souls, and of course Sonic Blast. This is some Sonic Lost World platforming we got here, people. Wow. I'm such a natural at gaming. Okay, Third Bruno says that that's for freeing one of the abducted characters. Oh no. Oh, just missed. Now I only have 10 lives. That kid is sitting pretty at 4,000 notes. It's not even enough notes for me to level up in Dark Souls anymore. I beat the level? Jay's reviews is going to be so impressed by my newfound gamer cred. Look how happy Pac-Man was. He left. He warped away. Mash the button, I don't care. I'm not here for many games based on chance and hitting the button at the right time. I don't belong here. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Whoa, whoa. Totaling fruit. That's a verb that you never thought you'd come across in a middle school English class. Totaling fruit. Guys, I got a new high score. No, that was the first time I beat the level. Never mind, not going to boast about participation trophies. But it is time to go to the dangerous factory. As alluring as this portal is, inside of a tent that looks identical to this one. Come on, this is supposed to be Re-Pac. Whatever. How about a peel out? I feel like the peel out is way faster. It just got more powerful speed in Pac-Man World 2. Pac-Man World 2, my entry point. And it wellly prepared me for this. Down the tubes is going to have swimming mechanics like 2 did. Oh yeah, these welding blowtorch guys. Ooh, we got the scary green goop below. This music. So far, this music does not evoke scary, toxic green goop. But this level's not over yet. Is it 2 ways? Is this just if you want to backtrack? Oh yeah, to go get that apple door. Interesting. Third Bruno says in the original the music was a bit more dreadful. Yes, and as Damrupi said, it's more that Ivan Ooze Power Rangers goop. Listen, if you're hanging out here in the zone, you have to have the baseline cultural education of, a 90s kid like me and Damrupi, so you have to know about Ivan Ooze from the Power Rangers movie. I feel like he's been used in a meme that maybe bled onto TikTok. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, Icantu's over here. Still baffled by the fact that Pac-Man not only has a 3D platformer series, but that it's good. I mean, in the words of Liam Triforce, this game is lauded. Dies. That's what you get for jabbing Liam Triforce. I finally want to play these Pac-Man World games to figure out why they're so critically lauded. This has been Liam Triforce. Dies again. Shout out to Liam. Sparky's sure a fan. Third Bruno says, not just the music, but the entire stage was more dreadful. Alright, let's just let the metal cap go to waste. Am I gonna get steamed? Like a steamed dumpling? Oh wow. So, Third Bruno says that a button that Pac-Man pressed in the previous factory level caused the entire facility to start collapsing. Wow, so I pressed that very button on the last stream, and now we're seeing the consequences of that. That's where the green goop comes from. Oh. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, and then get blessed. It's a surefire way to get canonized as a saint. Just sneeze a lot. You'll be so holy and blessed. Oh yeah, they're ghosts. I can't attack them until I eat the steroid. Ah, the gears falling from the ceiling. I love that. Okay, so that's like the part of the factory collapsing is those gears and crap falling from the ceiling. Wow, so they toned down the music and the difficulty for this level? So it would be easier and breezier for modern audiences, that bit. Oh, I'm the metal cap now. You can't jump off the ramp. It's kind of like whatever. I got very badly burned. Nice physics on these platforms. What has that? Crash Bandicam? Wow, Third Bruno says in the OG, instead of green goop, it was a molten metal. And the camera would sometimes shake with a sound effect. Hat Kid warns everyone about Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. And wow, Third Bruno says that in the OG, the edges of those platforms would break off. Damn. It's rated T for teen on account of epic difficulty. Alright, got some water mechanics. Can I stomp the shack? What the hell happened? Whatever. I'm not asking questions. Follow my path instead. Is there an air meter? Chomp chomp. I'm leaving the sea alone. I don't want to go after it like the Comet Coin. Oh, those are hot-ass pipes, huh? Almost hits it. No air meter, says Third Bruno. Well, that's a relief. I got tempted by the pickup. Takes hit in order to get health. The old adage from Melee in Metal Gear Solid. Now, can I not press this button in this form? I'm gonna guess that there's a metal cap over here. Dude, there's so a metal cap inside of... Anyway, I gotta go up to get it. Oh. So, those are optional collectibles. Wow, Third Bruno says I'm heading down an optional route. Like nearly a half of the stage is optional. That's cool. Natural environments, not all linearity spelled out. I like it. The pipes are scalding hot even underwater. And don't forget, guys, this is not 2D. None of the Sonic Colors nonsense. I can go around these chests like this. This game is the real deal. It doesn't want me to go under and through those, does it? Oh. It's just for the cherry. I got the Gen Z emoji. That's used when people want to communicate about their biology homework. They use that to teach. I just want to check. I'm not supposed to go in between those, am I? No, there's nothing. It's a dead end up there. Alright, cool. Third Bruno is saying I can go to the left to open another door. Wow, so organic backtracking. This isn't your grandmother's linear platformer. And I got the butt emoji so I can get this treat. Oh, what a tease. Where's my checkpoint? Come on, they put that right by the goop. What else am I supposed to think? Do I have to just book it? Or did I press that 2 button? Did that open something to the right? Okay, this is what I gotta press. Oh, cool. Good physics. Can I go under this punk? Yeah, Third Bruno says that the OG game didn't have that 2-button segment. And furthermore... Wow, you could get soft lock So that's maybe why they changed it. At least they fixed it. This has the Metroid chords. Dun. No, not right now, but here. Dun. Not yet. I'll tell you. We'll call you. Don't call us. Not yet. Alright, I have to skillfully strategize, letting the shark go by. Excellent execution, Alex. Aw, dead end. Where's... Can a fella get a metal cap? I don't have the cantaloupe. Alright, Big Bruno points out the right end of the pool. How could I have missed? Oh, I need the strawberry to open the door with an essential reward. The metal cap. There you go, says Third Bruno. I found the fruit. Part of a balanced breakfast. After all that metal, that's what I'm talking about. Well, if that... Was there anywhere else to go? It's just this. This is a dead end. Alright, as Third Bruno says, it's time to go back further to the left. Let's do it. Once I get metal on the way. Come on, come on. M. Number one rule of a good remake is make sure the swimming is good. And this game succeeded in the same way that Spyro Reignited did. Good swimming controls, I tell you. While Third Bruno says that this is much less tedious than the original. Am I going like way too far back now? Oh, and I can swim faster by tapping the button. That's cool. Yeah, this was way back. Should I... Okay, the cantaloupe door. Alright. Green, light green fruit. It's like green white. Did it. Maybe this respawn will be advantageous. Because you keep your fruit. It's like, is it set up like Dark Souls? Like any good game should be? Insta-death. That if you get fruit, you don't lose it when you die. I would hope. Uh-huh. Now, what did I just pick up? Oh. No, I don't want easy mode, Namco. Oh, okay, Third Bruno says I got a lemon that opens a door. So this is, you know, it's not like bad or a problem, but this seems to be way more backtracking than any other level up to this point. Yeah, easy mode. How insulting, says Keo. Javid hates those patronizing message. McMark is spelling out the notes to a melody. And Third Bruno says, a lot of convoluted optional content, yes. But, like, isn't this not optional? Don't I have to do all this backtracking just to be able to get through the level? Yeah, am I going too far back now, Bruno? Because this is just... Pretty sure we figured that it's just a dead end down there, so I won't go down there. Alright, Third Bruno says it's time to go all the way back. And go under. I tried. Can I just get to the end, the right path from the first intersection? Oh wait, was this button available before? I don't know that one. Why? It's a bit too far in. I'm sorry I'm so lost about this, but getting the impression I should not go this way. Oh, that just gets undone. Yeah, this is just a dead, so I keep going back. Now, can you cancel the metal cap? Keep trying to go up until I can. Sounds like a plan. Alright, I gotta go up and left. Traffic light to clear. Pardon me. Alright, Third Bruno is sending me to the right at the next intersection. Sounds promising. Oh, they're not done up here? It seems like it was open all along, but maybe I somehow opened a passage. I'm just gonna quickly grab some water. Water tastes good. I can do this gambling game with a drink in my other hand. I got episode medal, Chrome Keeper. Alright, Third Bruno said it was open all along. Hey, I'm glad I got to see more of the level though. Because we're running out of levels in this game. So is Chrome Keeper the factory boss? Because if so, I think I should just dive in. Yeah, let's do it. Third Bruno confirms. Oh, okay. Third Bruno says all that other stuff was, yeah, to free, and I think you had said it was Pac-Man Jr. I like this song so far already. Can I even touch those pipes? Oh. I like fighting the ghosts in Pac-Man World 2. But this guy's cool. Just the ghosts make me smile and laugh so much. The way their eyes are maniacally wandering all around and they're talking smack, talking trash. Whoa, Kamex Creation is here. Chrome Keeper, it's got the Smash Bros. Ultimate font. Now this isn't Dark Souls, so I can't lock on. So I'm probably going to try to bait him into grabbing these bomb boxes. I can be middle. Now do I want to avoid these things? Probably. Alright, and I can see their shadow, so that helps. Well, he's like trying to get rid of the bombs, huh? Yeah, seems like the OG was more tedious, and no conveyor belts even. Alright, cool. So I gotta get a chrome power pellet. Ah, and I was wondering, yeah, what that runway was for. It's to get a rev roll right up into his grill. And then I wonder if it's... Oh, it's weird. The first bomb that I blew up didn't hurt me, but that one did, so I guess I won't do that. I guess the idea is to just steer clear of those things so that they don't explode when you're standing near them. But, like, I don't use those in any form, I don't think, probably. Oh, those magnet boxes will grab... What, are they going to drop them and explode? Take that. I can get 2 hits in. I'll take it. Multiple times, says Third Bruno. Imagine that. Are those dice? No, they only have dots on the one side. I hope you're going for 4 at the casino. Whoa, tracking missiles? Who approved this? I would have needed to have signed off. Ah, the music is cool. Oh no, I gotta avoid the magnets. This could be my moment. Is it gonna boot me out somewhere safe? Sweet. Whoa. I have to jump over that? I don't even need the help. All those things shoot out steam that I gotta avoid. Let's see how it is. For the win. And how many times did that Desert Sphinx boss kick my ass? Or you have to go to the left and the right on those shrinking platforms. That was a lot easier. Well done, says Third Bruno. Thank you very much. Got my 5K payout. To the riches go the dots. Oh, it's eat it or lose it. Oh, the butt emoji. Damn it. I'm not going to be cool with Gen Z. There we go. Maybe next lifetime. Clear. Time's at 6:04. Can at least attempt the next level of the, Nice. Third Bruno approves of my collecting stats. Probably better than Third Bruno did his first time. Yeah, and I probably should have used the rev roll to get across quickly, but... Yeah, and also I realized on a delay that a little too late, like, oh, those fruits are not just going to wait for me to be collected, they're going to just go. So even considering that, yeah, I did pretty good. Now this is where Pac Jr. would be chilling. Alright, the Balatro room is waiting. But we'll see if I can... It's possible I might have to, quit mid-level. But that's alright. We've got 10 canonical minutes from it, although we were a little bit late to get going. So we'll see. I can extend a little bit if necessary. Collapsing floors. Now they're throwing everything at me, jeez. It is the Balatro level, so... Oh, I love getting this jumbo power up. The classic pause, as you eat each ghost is pretty great. Oh no, you can go under? Sweet. Alright, Third Bruno says Spin Dizzy's kind of a long level. So yeah, we'll see how far I fare. I think I'm gonna wait for these Balatro sprayers. Oh, none of them did anything. It was all just a psychological psych out. Never mind. It lulled you into a false sense of security. Third Bruno has the head. As I was in for a rude awakening with those spraying Stephen King clowns. With a mist that's almost as toxic as the white toxic mist in Dark Souls. I'm gonna get so good at Dark Souls. Geek Critique's gonna apologize. Hey, that background is just from A Hat in Time. Let me show you. Yeah, look at the background. Hat Kid Sam 64. File a copyright claim. It's like Hat in Time. Wow, and it's got like bendy, warped buildings, kind of like what Shadow Gems has. Well, this appears to be at the precipice of an enormous crossroads. Because I could go up, but there was also a very... Oh, I can see the shadow. Yeah, that platform is coming back. Is this an optional area? Maybe just to get a coin. Yeah, sorry, Hat Kid. I was just joking. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe the optional stuff was actually up there. The balloons don't even pop? Oh, yeah. Doesn't this look like Hat in Time to you, Hat Kid? This background? It looks like the scary Mad Monster Mansion. I'm not even going to go up there this time. Yeah, Third Bruno says in the original it was just a 2D background, but it had houses, kind of like what we see here. Oh, bad platformer. 2 lives? Am I going to lose my gamer cred for the day? There's the easy mode shame screen. I see what you did there, Namco, and I will not soon forgive it. Yeah, I'm just gonna ride the lame kids ferry across. Look at that Hat in Time background, Hat Kid Sam 64. Gears for Breakfast has serious influence on gaming. Solving my life total woes. Is there a jump I'm supposed to make here? Can I jump to that spinning thing? Easily. Watch out for the coils. You ever get burned by a stove? You don't forget it. It's so hot. People have a fear of dogs. I have a fear of accidentally touching my hand on the stove if someone's cooking. Is that the speed run route? Jumping on the balloons to cut right through. What are these for? Set piece? Namco thinks this is a Rayman game? I'm just kidding. Oh. I'm not even gonna go to the left. Probably just bonus collectors. This looks like a crusher. Oh, it's like an accordion thing. Wonder if I can interact with that. Engage with that object. To use sanitized corporate speak. May I engage with this object? Is it interactive? Time to go home and play Tears of the Kingdom, because all day I work at an 80-hour job. It's depressing, and I get well paid, but at least I got to be in the commercial of Tears of the Kingdom. Trying to build a damn raft. Failing at first. Ah, okay, we knew it wasn't going to be that simple. And yeah, Third Bruno says that the projectiles that were hitting those plushies, yeah, I gotta avoid those. So is that mechanic just kind of invented as... Oh, we haven't done a maze today. This is cool. It's like 3D graphics. Oh wow, and certain hallways closed. Look at that. I can't go through there right now. Because it's... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze in the middle of a maze. Now, it's really cool. Thank you for the blessings. I'm holier than the Pope. Twice as holy. I'm noticing that Pac-Man is big, so he's like pushing aside the walls. That's pretty cool. Is that new to the remake? Oh yeah, and I can maze zoom at any time. That's cool. It's like classical Pac-Man, guys. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And neither is Leslie Jones. This could be for the W. It's not that hard. New indeed, confirms Third Bruno. Thank you for the well done commendations. It's nice to be able to zoom out the camera like that. Button must have, Oh. Okay, probably gotta go up and to the right. It's the easiest way to get it without having to go all the way up. Yeah, it seems like a roundabout way to get there, but whatever works. Oh yeah, these. Is that insta? Oh no, just 1 health. Oh. Gotta watch out for the floor dropping out too. Yeah, baby. Everyone says proper way to get to the conveyor belt. We're going all the way left. More backtracking. Backtracking indeed. The Latro clowns watching in the creepy distance. We've got stove burners that I have micro-societal PTSD of. Dude, I like eating a ghost. I'm afraid no ghosts. Even when they got carnival heads. Oh, look how big he is. Yeah, this is like the tubes and chemical plant. It's like a band-aid for scattered level design. I don't care, but if I was a gaming development professor, I would say try not to lean on, artificial methods of making levels continuous. You're either going for an immersive environment or you're not. Button. Doesn't want me to ride this. Yeah, Third Bruno says pretty much the best way that they could have added non-linearity. Yeah, it's basically the chemical plant pipes, Studiopolis pipes. Latro spray. Going up. The Toy Story planes, I love it. I fell. Okay, Third Bruno says that Pac-Man World 2 really only branches things out for optional stuff. When you get to that infamous Ghost Bayou level. My Pac-Man Trial by Fire was that legendary Ghost Bayou level. But I eventually figured out how to kill all those enemies in whatever time limit. Hey, I don't know why my depth perception with these planes is so bad, but they keep getting me and they laugh to rub it in. Hey! Close to the end, says Third Bruno. Oh yeah, we are over time, but I'll go ahead and finish, because Sonic Riders missions is not, it's not as important as Shadow Generations, but we're absolutely getting some, but it's just casual missions, hop in, do a few, and then head to the music request zone for I Can't Do's request. Close to the end, down. Oh, Carnival Night, Barrel of Doom design. Now, is that the Paxis? That's great. Calling me daddy. And yet, it's Paxista. It's a family affair. There's a key. I'm not gonna go that way. Good to know. So when we return, I'll fight this boss, and then is there a whole nother final world, or is it just a final boss? Alright, cool. 5 more stages. Alright, that's cool. Circus boss, and then the boss mansion area. Sounds intimidating. Cool. Well, I won't even need to send you guys clown free. Oh, that's the carnival boss. And we got no Paxis out here. She's still incarcerated in Carnival-3. Alright, Sonic Riders to round things out. Let's do it, baby. Return to title. Well, it auto-saves. Oh, no. It probably auto-saves, but just to be sure. Javid's taken off. Have yourself a good night. I'm glad you were here for Living History. Capra and Gaping on the single stream attempt. Javid was here for that Chronicle of History. See you later, Javid. Alright. Let me go ahead and open Sonic Riders. One of the best driving games on the whole GameCube. Oh, it was that sound effect that you can hear as an Easter egg at the new Nintendo Emulation Museum. Close JJ's feed from the other day. Dolphin. Make sure the buttons are mapped good. We'll turn off the Wiimote. Refresh the GameCube. And then open the game. Sonic Riders. For the Nintendo Dolphin GameCube. There it is. This Trent Reznor theme. A little too loud. I'll update the stream category for nostalgia. No need to get up, Kia. I'm gonna show you. Just you wait. What a cool spiral ramp. Sonic looks badass. You can't hear Chip's voice. No, Jet. Third, Bruno just found the Sonato tag. Did I add that? Did a mod sneakily add that? I remember putting Sonami, but not Sonato. Uh-oh, Icantu has the community PSA. Be careful. If you mention an aquatic mammal called dolphin, and Nintendo is in the same sentence, they may try to take all your assets. Be gone, Nintendo. I have never emulated a Switch game. Never emulated a Switch. I don't even want to play Tears. Never mind pirate it. Good night, everybody. No, I have been enjoying Tears to an extent. A lot of people know that. But it's not... The context of the enjoyment is having gotten access to it for free from JJ. I just got to turn off Steam. Oh, stop it, GameCube. Mute that. Because I can't change it. I'm gonna show you Sonic Speed. Okay. Hey. It's got to be save file too. I know 3 is tradition, but yeah, Babylon Garden, it's got to be it. Guardian? Well, 6,000 rings. That's... Yeah, because that was... I played in October, so... Sonic Riders on the GameCube. What's extra? I just want to see. No, I clicked options by accident. Audio. Whatever. This looks so Dreamcast, this menu. I love it. Alright, to the mission mode. I don't even know what tag is. Oh, it's a 2-player deal. Storm or Wave. Interesting that it's only these two. Babylon. Oh, okay. So each of these, so each level has a certain amount of missions, and then I see that is that emblem where it says get 7, and then maybe that's the bronze because I got the bronze. All right, let's start simple. Well, the thing is, I guess I'll try one that I have no stats for at the moment. How about Green Cave? It's got the great music. We might hear that music tonight. So I have to do tricks and get 12 or more points. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The game is muted. Thank you, Sam. Back. Alright, yeah. Why don't I start at Green, Green Cave. I'm burning up, though. That thing is... my body is getting tired, even though my mind is fine. I don't know why that happens on the weekend streams. It happened last time. It's not quite aching, but I don't know. I guess Dark Souls took everything out of me. Let me just see what the others are. 6 or more pieces of junk. It sounds... Oh, but I've already done that one. And then what's the treasure? This is what you get for it. Whatever. Alright. Splash can't... Oh, I've done that one. Alright. I'll just dive in head first. So I gotta do tricks. I'm Amy. Nice. Now grinding doesn't count as a trick, does it? So does that count as one trick? Oh, that counts as 4 tricks? Or? So now it's 16 out of 22. What? Let's see if I can make sense of what the hell. Yeah, Third Bruno says grinding gives you air, possibly to help with jumps. Oh, and hey, what's up, Dark Koopa over on YouTube? Welcome. Grab a seat. Yeah, we're just kind of winding down with some Sonic Riders missions. See if I can get the hang of this. Yeah, so now it's 8 out of 12. Oh, okay. So, alright. So the fact that it's moving the goalpost, that is like to get. So I needed to get 12 points for the basic medal, but I guess I got the silver medal even. So I wonder if Keo, if you can hear me, Keo, if you happen to know, in order to get whatever I need to unlock, do I need to get any medal or does it have to be gold? I want to go to Green Cave. That's a trick one. Alright, collect the pieces of junk. Alright, Keo's not played this for a while, doesn't remember. That's totally fine. Yeah, we're just hanging out doing missions in a general sense to progress through the game. So that's cool. Now show me what this space jump looks like. We're probably going to hear this song on tonight's racing session. Is that the jump? It's like in a rotating thing. And I love the Mario Sunshine callback. Get. It's not a callback. I'm so good at running in this game. Knuckles is faster than Sonic on feet. The teacher never told you that? This is so bogus. Just running in a snowboarding game. I missed the jump. Oh, but you have to finish also. Okay, that's fair. Third Bruno says, from what Third Bruno recalls, getting first in the Grand Prix unlocks the 2 special courses. Oh, mission mode for Super Son. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's yeah. I still want to do missions. But, good to know that, yeah, special courses, I would have to do good at a Grand Prix. Alright, I was going to try that one again. Interesting that they pick the character for you. That's kind of... I like that. I don't know, just mandatory variety. Now, couldn't I just back up as much as I damn well please? There, Bruno agrees. Space Junk Galaxy. I'll just one up in the air. I missed the jump. I have to do it over. Oh, I had just enough time.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, for this stream, just go for the basic emblems. This is, you know, a chill stream. Not literally a chill stream at night, but... find a route to the back? This is too interesting. I have to do it. Third Bruno approves of that plan. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it out loud before, but at some point it would maybe be cool to get in a different game in the gaming hangout. You know, I always have the staple of, you know, 1 hour of racing. But then, you know, be able to slip in a little Goodnight Serious Sam multiplayer. Just a thought.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert.
Whoa, this is different. This is cool.
Repeat. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Look at that. Precision turning, baby. Sonic's bumping his head. Airtime on that one, baby. Oh, I just missed it. But what is the challenge exactly? It's like, get to the back of it. Close, laments third Bruno, and me.
Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders. Repeat. Emergency alert. Emergency alert. Prepare to repel intruders.
Look at that. That was professional. That was professional. I have no idea how I did that. I mean, I do. It's just... it all happened so fast. I was expecting to crash into one of those devious blacks. Alright, yeah. So I'll mix up, you know, the levels. Oops. You know, instead of just doing all the missions of a single level in order. Digital Dimension. This is tricks. Yeah, screw it. Let's do tricks. I get to play as the bird version of Big the Cat. Oh no, it's Ames. Why don't I remember this level? Is this an unlockable? Can't be. Oh, that thing is so scary. I've been to this level? Come on, what the hell is this? Did Serious Sam patch in DLC? Yeah, this is crazy. You have to like stay away from the interior. Otherwise the arms grab you. And how is this Digital Dimension? This looks like the Shadow the Hedgehog 05 level. The door opens, Amy just waltzes in. Okay, Kyo says that I had previously seen the boss version of this level which was only an oval. Okay. Oh, I can't jump. Oh, look at this. There's no boost opportunities. I guess maybe these trick challenges, you have to manufacture all your own boost from doing tricks and grinding, you know? It's cool that Amy was made in Sonic CD, and she's still around. Oh, I gotta... Oh, and of course getting rings is an important way to get boost. Eblo certifies I'm in first place so far. Alex is unstoppable. Look out, esports world. Because I know there's a thriving esports scene for Sonic Riders. Yeah, I should probably be grinding on those somehow. But you can't jump once you lose your air. So let me retry. Nice, Eevee Boy maybe played this on a random server. Oh yeah, and should I add the new, and hello Eevee Boy. I kind of forgot to add that level pack, that, what was it, Chrome Gadget or something? I forget, but yeah, we should. I would be up for sneaking in the final, not the final, but that new level pack you mentioned, Keo. Okay, start. So I'm going to prioritize rings so that I can level up. Here's the problem. Too much Sonic affection. Let's tone that down in Generations 24. Ooh, missed a lot of rings. Oh, I shouldn't boost. I can't. Oh, this is a boost get sequence. Oh, I didn't read. Oh, do these things change each time? Oh, that's the grind rail you should be getting. Don't tell me wrong way. Wrong way. I know what I'm doing. I'm prioritizing air. Oh, absolute disaster. Eblo says, replace all Sonic affection with tarot cards. Remember that from the CD manual? If not, we'll keep reminding you from here on out. Yeah, that. The reason why the object of Amy's affection changed is because the tarot card said, that's Sonic. He's nothing special. He's not your knight in white armor, you know? Keep fishing is what the tarot card said when she sensed Sonic's aura, drew a card, and the card said, stay away from this dog. Rat. Eevee Boy doesn't like the creative choices they've made with Ames. Just want to grind. Running out of boost too quickly. Did I do enough tricks though? Yeah. Stumbled through my way to a gold medal. I mean, bronze. The crappiest. Yeah, it's got that scary Dark Souls face, dude. Oh, I'm so happy I beat the Capra Demon and the Gaping Dragon today. Alright, that's junk collection. I'll go to I gotta destroy cars. EB says it's clear they've been trying to make her a more established character for a while now. EB thinks it's a little jarring with the tarot. Yeah, I went on a famous rant about the tarot cards when Origins came out. Just that it kind of... it takes away Amy's agency. Oh, I'm just plowing into cars? I can do that. Got Knuckles punching animation. That's it. Yeah, I could tell you numerous reasons why if I was ever brought onto a TV show as an actor or a writer, there would need to be, a text disclaimer at the beginning of the episode says, participation in this episode does not endorse a belief in the healing power of tarot cards. Say no to tarot, everyone. And that was something we had to sort through with Bravia, because Bravia said that if you believe hard enough, the tarot cards work. And I had to correct him and be a good friend. Eblo says the obsession is fine in Eblo's opinion. It just shouldn't be her core character trait. SA1 had her gaga over Sonic, but she did have her own goal with protecting Birdie. Removing the obsession entirely feels like betraying established character traits. Yes, although I will say that when we were playing Generations 24 the other day, I noticed there was at least one line that they kept in that was about, like, it had to do with Amy, loving Sonic. So it's not like they totally whitewashed it. And then, so I was actually going to talk about this in an on-screen bit next week, and I still will. But I'm wondering if any of you have seen LS Mark's video about the changes to Origins. And I think Jay's reviews video speaks to it as well. And I think the concern that they have, and I can understand where they're coming from, is that it's a loss for gaming preservation. When you're changing something in kind of a material way, and now there's no way to get the original, what's it called? Eblo doesn't mind new takes on characters and new works. Changing existing works is worrying. But this is what I was... and I'm going to read what Akentu said and also EB. But first... so my only... again, as a gut reaction, there's part of me that wants to say it should be exactly the same. You should not, sanitize these games based on current societal trends and pressures. I mean, in 2022, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez apologized to the internet at large because her Twitter bio didn't have her pronouns. Cut to 2 years later, 2024, she removed the pronouns from her profile. So, I just don't want to have Sonic this or that have to kowtow to those societal mobs that are going to be proven to be outdated 2 years later. But here's the only other thing on the other side of the coin, which is that there's part of me that is okay with them making changes, because the game is not Sonic Generation. The game is Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, which is like a new thing. It's a new game. It uses the original as a starting point, but it's, like Sonic Colors Ultimate. It's like it's Sonic Colors, but they're using the original as a starting point and then making changes to their life. Now, I can disagree with the particular changes they made, but I guess it's because they're not marketing it as a, like, here's the authentic original classic. Okay, so Icantu said, you're sure tarot cards work insofar as they give a people reason to do things they could have already been doing. But, yeah, I'm going to be very particular with the word work. When I say work, what I mean is that all the mechanics of the cards and the auras and all this bullcrap, none of that is happening, right? If someone goes to a tarot card reader and gets reading and they talk about your life energy and they talk about all this stuff as if it's an exact science and it's all just words and right? If a person ends up finding love or finding a good job, that's a good thing, but it doesn't mean that the cards did it. It just meant that that person, right, choosing my words carefully, that the only way to motivate a person is to, like, sign up for, like, a Harry Potter Wizarding World fanfic. That doesn't mean the fanfic works. It just means that that was the thing that motivated the person to go on a date or go look for a job. So, just because a person finds what they were looking for with tarot cards, and I think it does not mean the tarot cards work. Vector Sater's issue with the Amy changes are because the optics and the context. They've yet to hit a characterization of Amy that can be universally appreciated. But they insist on revising her story. Yeah, so she was always like that. I guess I thought that when Origins was going to come out, that Amy was going to rescue someone else when you play as Amy. What is this mission? All I got to do is destroy the cars, but we're having such a good, deep conversation. I can't think about Echidna's punching cars. Now, EB says, the problem is, though, Alex, they've made the original generations unable to buy on digital storefronts. Well, maybe you're forgetting that... What's it called? That you can get it in bundles still? Yeah, so in an alternate universe, Shadow Generations, and then they totally delisted and now you can't buy the original. So now all you can buy is the new sanitized version. Yeah, Eblo says you have similar feelings about Resident Evil 1. There's interactions in the original work that aren't conveyed in the remake at all. Third Bruno is not opposed to Amy developing as a character, retconning her past incarnations into a different character is the issue for Bruno, and for me too. Alright, I'm gonna punch these cars, damn it. It's not complicated. Yeah, EB says it's not a good solution and it's extremely poor cop-out. You can't get it on Xbox, period. Oh, the game apologist was also, like, similarly opposed to the cards? That's interesting. Yeah, EB didn't find it so serious, but now you can see problematic when promoting it to young girls. And, right, any young kid who plays the game, and it's like, oh, yeah, tarot cards. That's a thing, huh? Well, Amy likes tarot cards, so because Amy is my favorite character, I'm actually going to go have a session with the local psychic so I can better understand Amy, right? Because they're just presented in Origins as totally normal, right? They're helpful for the adventure, right? And Subsonic made the point that they're still, super common and prevalent in Japan. I don't know the extent to which that is true of the average, civilized, educated workforce taxpayer, but It's not that I would bite my tongue on account of it being more prevalent in Japan or whatever. Punch cars, Alex. Yeah, so think of it this way. Like, Christianity can be used as a way to enforce behavior and hard work and discipline. And it can work to accomplish those goals, but it does not mean that the mechanics that were promised are the cause of that. Yeah, EB says it's a remake, so there's going to be changes. Vector says no remake will ever be truly one-to-one. The remake presents an opportunity to change things, so things will be changed. And then it also depends on whether it's a remake versus a remaster. I mean, all along, I was on the understanding that Sonic Origins is a remaster. And so when I buy that on the understanding that, oh, okay, I played these games growing up, so now I'm going to get a fixed version, right? I say fixed, but it's like improving the things that were technically not feasible back when it was made, but it should play the same, enhance the graphics, sure, but... I keep failing. This conversation is too interesting. And I am going to talk about this in a video because it sort of plays into like the Sonic stuff. I guess I'll stop this mission, but EB Boys disagrees with one of the things I said. And then EB Boy says the tarot cards in CD are just from the story in the original manual. Yes, but Ian Flint, right? If they're going to make changes to Generations that has a material change to the content, then why would they say, oh, Amy had cards in the manual, so we have to do... You don't have to do any... You could change it to anything you damn well please. Keo says, Zero Mission gives you the on-card original Metroid to play. Yeah, that's cool. Right, and Zero Mission, it has a different title. It's a whole different thing. Yeah, Eblo says that, or have the original bits as a toggle, or that's really rare. So EB says, you disagree they just animated what we didn't see? In other words, yeah, I don't... Right, if the Sonic CD manual had a story that said, one day Amy was playing with her tarot cards and she saw the White Knight one, and then that would be a true But I thought it was something as simple as like, oh, Amy's character traits. She likes tarot cards. I keep missing the cars. I'm going to get these cars. EB says if they changed Eggman meeting Knuckles, you'd be upset. Oh, that you get zapped. Alright. I'm focusing on the cars this run. I'm so going to do it. It's weird that some missions have the electrical thing, not others. Evlo says tarot cards. I'll get the first tarot cards. Fighting back against Amy's propaganda. Be gone, tarot cards. And can I punch the moving cars? Oh, there's just a whole bunch sitting on the side? It doesn't show you your total car. Oh wow, it said Link 1, so it's set up like Nights into Dreams. Why did I fit? I missed a car? Maybe I didn't have enough. I wish it showed you your tally of cars. That's useful information. All right, EB says she reads the cards, and they say she'll have a fateful encounter with her hero on Little Planet. All right, well, because that's the main animation that opens Sonic CD, right? I thought that was so interesting that, like, that's not... Like, you would think, you stop and think, is that like a playthrough cutscene for Amy's playthrough? I think it's for any character. It's just, oh, we're at Sonic CD, so let's show Amy playing tarot cards. Yeah, if that's the focus of the manual, then I can understand. But I still think it was an opportunity to focus on something else. But then, yeah, if it is the focus of the manual, then authenticity, yeah, I want them to keep that. Yeah, EB says it's in the manual, they just animated. I guess my only lingering question is that the main thing in the story summary of the manual? Or is that one of many things going on? Yeah, if it's the main point, and like, Americans didn't even get that because we had a totally different manual. Yeah, EV's problem is that it's just everywhere 30 years later. Yeah, I don't think there was any tarot cards in Sonic Adventure 1. Yes, as EB says, the manual has the tarot card thing, and then also Sonic finding Little Planet. Yeah, so that's legit, certainly. Oh, okay. Third Bruno says the goal... okay, is to catch up to a specific car on the map. So I have to catch up to it, but also destroy all the enough cars on the way. That's not easy, Juice. Here I am missing the cars. We're running out. It's 7. So, yeah, let's just do the Sonic Quest. Yeah, we're past 7. And Ikantu's been waiting. Yeah, may need to do a long jump to get to the upper route. EB Boy says, yeah, it's like what he said about wanting to make Amy robust. They just found for whatever they could for her, which wasn't much besides that and her hammer. Yeah, I wish they had just made a Sonic CD intro that it was like all about her hammer. Like she spins her hammer and then it points toward Little Planet. I will go there. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, Keo says even her hammer was a one-time thing that kind of took over her character. Dude, when you watch Sonic Prime, the first thing you see is Amy Rose the Rascal running up with her big old hammer. Which I think is kind of cool. But let me hop back on camera as we put on the request. Here I am. Oh wow, I never noticed that in Sonic Riders, when you pause the game, you still hear like a simplified version of the music, just like chicka-da, 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 chicka-da. Ablo wonders if it occurred to anybody to just add something new to the character. Dude, and, as disposable as Sonic Frontiers' plot is, right, even if they had the gameplay figured out, they could very easily put in some way to evolve Amy's character. But what did they do? Angel Island callbacks. Raise a toast to Ian Potts or whatever. Yeah, EB says, it's just jarring, man. All right, I got to focus on getting the Request. Chicka-tan, chicka-tan, chicka-tan. Ooh, I think maybe someone's going to guess this quickly if I had to place a wager. Eblo has a pitch about cigarettes, addiction, disrupt the status quo, take risks, excite the audience, alienate the rest of the audience. All right, here comes the track. Yeah, Eblo says they did this with Tails. Was that the cigarette episode PSA? Here comes the request. This. That distinctive type of drums. Get some more volume in there. Yeah, Kyo says, EV, do the honors. Indeed. This is EB's EB's got it. Ape Escape. Oh, Ape Escape. Right, says Vector. Wow, nice. Eblo has mentioned this specific song. Was it a song request or just you just mentioned it in passing? It was a good one. I Can't Who says one day I'll have to play this game on stream. I would love to. Is there any Steam, any kind of re-release, remaster, anything? Oh, okay. Eblo maybe suggested it last week on the topic of waiting zone tracks. Nice. Oops. Alright, this footage is from Long Play Archive. But yeah, I Can't Do It said I'll have to play this. I want to. Is there a Ape Escape Legacy Collection on Steam? I would be on that. Long Play Archive. Whoops. There we are. Beautiful. So I Can't Do says, I wish Sony would do anything with the Ape Escape IP. Eblo chimes in, check out that there Astrobot. Oh, look at this pixelated menu, I love it. Yeah, thanks Sony. Ape Escape skins. Was there anything of substance beyond just characters that look like the apes? No escape for that ape, says Kyo. Yeah, Kyo had said all you get in Astrobot is just member berries. For Ape Escape, Metal Gear, what else? Whatever else. Little Big Planet get in there? EB absolutely adores how there's no music before you turn the power on. What's that? Like in any given level starts with no music and then you early on activate the power? Hey, it's Dr. Wily. Oh, okay. EB says for just this track. That premise applies. Pretty good cinematic, sweeping cameras. Alright, yeah, and we can jump to the last level. Since, as EB Boy says, it sounds like that's what this music is from. This music is from a last level? Interesting. It's not as tense or conflict-based. Cantu says the song is even better than Context. Yeah, so let's jump to the last level. Is it Ski Kids Racing? This is subverting my expectations of what a last level can be. Final confrontation on Bowsery's Fiery Road? Screw that. I want to play Snowboard Kids. Kyo says, oh my god, these mini games were so good. Yeah, I figured this wasn't the last level, but I would micro troll you guys. Alright, make sure the song is going to loop. I will jump back in a moment. Dude, it's funny that if you look at the player character, it's like the character is a cardboard cutout. When it turns to the side, it's like it almost disappears like it's a piece of paper. You couldn't even see his head for a moment there. Alright. Icantu says it's the latter half of Spectre Land, but I gotta get back to the right song. So is it Spectre's Factory 2, or... What's that hula hoop for? Good light glow effects on the hula hoop. Alright, go forward one level. But it says Spectre's Factory 2. And after this is TV Tower 2. Is it this man? Hoop is awesome, says Kyo. Super Hoop makes you go faster. Alright, so it's this game's Talon Trot from Banjo-Kazooie. Alright, Icantu says it's after TV Tower. Is it Monkey Madness 2? EB Boy's curious how you guys assign your gadgets to which buttons. Is this it? Okay, Spectreland. Look at him zipping along with the hula hoop of destiny, straight out of Hawaii. Wow, and you can use it as like a propeller to kind of get some air. That's cool. Oh, okay. Icantu says perhaps the NTSC version had a different name. Here we go, confirms EB. I don't know, Kyo says go a bit forward. Are we not there yet? Those are two different gadgets, Alex, says Vector. Kyo confirms we're good. We got the Hawaii hula. Yeah, look at him zipping along faster than Kazooie. Do 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 do. Now, Eblo says the tech demo for dual analog controls. Different times. Discuss, is this a tech demo gimmick or a revolution in control schemes? That was the entire level. Oh, he was doing 100% collection? So then, alright, if I go earlier, is it Monkey Madness? Stupid ads. Eblo saw the magic punch as the big tell. But that was the 100% sector sweep. This is pretty good graphics, whatever this Game of Thrones ripoff is here. Is it this? Wow, look at this minecart. Is it Spectre's Factory? Is this the one? Let me know if it's this. Because this is right before TV Tower. At least in this video's chapters. Kyo loves the minecart bit. It did look cool. Ba-ba. So this is where Mario Odyssey got the idea for tank gameplay on the fly. I see what you did, Odyssey. Alright, is it Monkey Madness? I'm putting faith in Eevee by skipping after, because right after TV Tower is a boss, and then Monkey Madness. Alright, Monkey Madness was correct. Okay, so I can't do figures to 2 in this video chapter title convention. Had to do with the fact that it's not Act 2, it's going there, time number 2. To collect all the collectibles now that you have all the items. Okay, Eevee Boy says it's a little bit... Okay, so it's the second half of Monkey Madness. Are we there yet? Get to the space part. This still looks medieval. I don't know, guys. Are we in space? Those look like Pope tombs. Okay, interesting. Kyo says the level starts in an amusement park, and then you go to space. Here we are in space, guys. No air required. EB says keep going. All right, I'll defer to I can't do first and foremost, but all right, I'm still in the park. But the chapter is almost done. Mini boss 2. Boss 3 is like... this is... You know, these chapter titles might be... Alright. EB says there, but I don't know what there means. Who's on first? It's gotta be after Boss Trey, says Evlo. Boss 3. Could Boss 3 really be all of this? This doesn't look like a boss. Is this the level? Are these poop chapter divisions? This looks spacey. Alright, yeah, this is labeled Boss 3, so these chapter titles must be messed up. Look at all these items. And I thought I was well equipped in Metal Gear Solid, jeez. Wow, remote control car? Was that automated, or do you get to control the car, actually? And does the RC car use tank controls? You control it, confirms Eevee Boy. Kyo confirms that the car is awesome, and you can blow it up, like you can choose to detonate it as an attack. Okay, Eblo says that you control that car with the right stick, just like every gadget. Wow, he's hitting this McDonald's turnstile. Every gadget in the game is amazing, says Kyo. It's quite the endorsement. Wow, EB says the RC car was going to be the entire game, like the initial idea was mainly the car. And then when they thought about this 2 control stick potential, they were like, what if we set it up so that... And the rest is history. Seriously, it's history. They haven't made an Ape Escape game in a long time, and they need to change that. I want Ape Escape Re-Pac Legacy Collection on store shelves next Christmas. It'll be a launch title for the Switch Up Ounce Wii U. Hey, is that Sonic? Where'd he go? Vector couldn't play this game back in the day because he didn't own a dual analog, but he just likes the vibe of it. Kyo, much like me, is at the ready to buy the Ape Escape HD trilogy. I'm sure Toys for Bob has room in their schedule to squeeze it in. They'll do a good job. Vector likes the visual flares. Yeah, I'm impressed by the lighting of, like, the explosions. Like, it doesn't even look pixelated at all. It just looks like real-life graphics of those kind of ephemeral portals and lights. Interesting. EB believes that the original name of this game was Sky Kids, which is why the skiing is called Ski Kids Racing. And Hat Kid Sam 64 can currently confirm that he has this game. You got a little more gamer cred than me. Yeah, Jack Griffith says, whoa, Alex, you never played Ape Escape? You control it with the right analog stick. I confess, I've never tasted the sweet nectars of Ape Escape firsthand. So yeah, this Re-Pac trilogy better be a launch title for Switch Ounce. Switch Oz, OZ. I guess Nintendo watched the Penguin series on HBO, where his name is Oz. And now we're gonna get the Switch Oz. Switch Yard. Jack Griffith says, you gotta stream it, I know. It would be a momentous event, but I am not a gaming pirate. So I gotta find a way to get my hands on it. This is why people make justified angry videos on YouTube about game preservation, because now I want to get it, and what do I gotta pay? $300 on ebay.org? And no, EB, I don't have any of those PlayStation consoles. Akantu says, this game is full of charm. You can scan monkeys with one of the gadgets. Where's JJ? Metroid Prime mechanics mentioned. And they all have a unique description of their personality. Looking at you, Metroid Prime. Vector says this game really sells you on the graphical potential of PlayStation. Yeah, the hula hoop. I guess I can see the pixels, but it just looks better than everything else I'm looking at here. Right, this was before Prime. Right, so I'm looking at Prime because Prime got inspired by apes. Flat 3, 2, 1, like Mushroom Hill. And then it is a Mario cadence. Flat 6, flat 7. Wait, is it? I have to think about it. Wait till we get to the chorus. It might just be a 3, 4, 1. It could be a Mario cadence. Don't forget, we got cart action right after this. I'm going to open up the lobby so fast, and I'm going to be ready and rearing to go at 8 p.m. to reset the scores, lose to EB Boy, but still do good overall. The only graphical critique I can't do has for this game is the short render distance. Covered by the 90s style 3D platformer Fog. Who can forget? Never forget Superman 64 Fog. Certainly South Park 64 Fog. Hat Kid Sam 64 can tell you about the South Park 64 Fog. Possibly. Evie Boy wonders, didn't JJ say he was joining us this week? If JJ can hear us, we are wondering if we're gonna have the honor of you throwing shark items at us. Alright, it's not a Mario cadence. It's the typical Jet, are you gonna be my girl? 3, 4, 1, 7, 3, 4. Good night. Keo mentions that this layout is probably the one you used. Both movement gadgets and either net or club. So, there. That makes sense to people who played the game. Eblo says this room gives Eblo nightmares. And Evie Boy wonders if anyone played Ape Escape 2 or 3. Someday I'm going to play Dark Souls 3, and I'm told it will reward my aggressive two-handed weapon bravery playstyle. Let's go! I beat the Capra and the Gaper tonight. First try. Glory achieved. Just to go down to Blighttown and get knocked off the damn catwalk instantly. Hat Kid has been playing Unreal. I thought Unreal was an engine. You mean like Unreal Tournament, the actual game that, inspired the engine? I'm being silly. Eblo, interestingly, says that Ape Escape 2 feels like a nothing installment. Weaker music, Jake is pretty lame. It's not a bad game, but it's pointless. Eblo liked Ash and Misty, though. 3, though, is goated. Liddy cooking. I don't know if that's a cool kid slang. Yeah, so Kyo says, are you really going to follow the hive mind and skip Dark Souls 2? I don't know. It's interesting that JJ would just matter-of-factly talk about 3. If JJ is hanging out with us tonight, I want to... I know he's talked to me about it before, I just don't quite remember. And I'm a lot farther into Dark Souls than I was before, so maybe I'll understand the explanation of how 2 is different and polarizing. Icantu loves the skybox for these outside sessions. It's like I'm right back at the Death Egg Zone with the sweeping planet view in the back. Eblo is just saying the Spectre Boss theme in the second game is, by Eblo's words, amazing! Hat Kid confirms Unreal is an old-school first-person shooter game. Let it be known Third Bruno is having a decent enough time in Dark Souls 2. EB has high praise for the final level theme. Yeah, But yeah, we got 3 minutes left until 7:30, guys. So I want to say thank you for another great week in the zone. Eblo says, Ape Escape 3 has a boss that fires ropes out of his nipples. Enjoy your evening, everybody. Don't have a nightmare. Nipples. Ropes unleashed. But yeah, tomorrow, of course, is Open Hangout. I was thinking of doing a YouTube stream tomorrow to make an announcement. Now, this announcement is already well known to patrons, but it's a big one, and I figured, better to announce it sooner, since, it's confirmed, it's in production to be released this Christmas, and I'm going to tell people what game it's from, because I haven't done a YouTube Sunday stream for 2 weeks. Pop in, get a little bit of hype for the upcoming video, and check in with everybody. EB has appreciation for Peak Point and Crumbling Castle. EB Boy laments something's on his mind. Something is on EB Boy's mind. Look at all those tears. How is he going to focus on the racetrack? Alright, EB was talking about Spectre. EB Boy does need to eat. Well, you have until 8 p.m. So scarf down that cheeseburger, bud, because I don't want any excuses. I'm just kidding, everyone. Yeah, but it's 7:29, guys. So thanks to the new Kyo technology, I'm going to be able to open the lobby toot, sweet, stat, pronto, presto. So Eblo, have a good night. Glad we had more than one. We had a lot of Ape Escape scholars in here tonight, and it's putting pressure on me in a good way to get a hold of this game. But Jack Griffith, have a great night. Thanks for popping in, and everyone else watching on YouTube, and everyone watching here on Twitch, including, big shout out to JJ for giving the surprise reward bits upon my first attempt defeat of the Capra Demon, and then again he gave another 500 bits when I beat the Gaping Dragon. So thanks, JJ. Hopefully we see JJ on the racetrack. McMark, have yourself a good night. McMark is working through the harsh realities of daylight savings. Yeah. There's going to be a constitutional amendment that gets rid of daylight savings time. And yeah, Yoshi, we are closing, but there's another week of Cool Kids streams in the zone coming your way next week, just like every week. Thank you so much, I Can't Do, for this great request and great Ape Escape symposium that we just had. Wow, does this have the stovetop coils like in Pac-Man? But yeah, Eblo, have a good night. I Can't Do, Yoshi, EB, see you on the track. I'll try to avoid your spike ball, green shell projectiles. Keo, I'll see you on the racetrack. McMark, enjoy good Wi-Fi signals on buses when applicable, not right now. Eblo, I already said. I'm already repeating names. Third, Bruno, our continued champion of Dark Souls 2, and maybe also Keo, a Dark Souls 2, defender. Hat Kid, have a great night. And yeah, I'm just going to open the lobby as soon as possible. Oh, there's JJ. He's got the Cool Kids emote to say, oh, I see you, and I'm going to use homing attacks on you on the racetrack, I hope. All right, everybody. Catch you on the voice call and or tomorrow at Open Hangout. Open Hangout, people. It's the place to be. We hang out, we talk, I put together the schedule in real time. Things that you say can directly influence the contents of the subsequent week's streaming schedule. It is nuts. See you at Open Hangout. This has been Alex Yai, broadcasting on terrestrial radio through the internet on 91.1 WAYZ.